Okay, so we've got a reasonable hand here. We're going to keep. Nope. Um, yeah, I think this hand's pretty good. I guess we're just mainly reliant on drawing that second mountain to be able to cast Molten Birth, but yeah, I think we're pretty good here. Okay, there we go. So we can now cast all our spells. I think we will eventually draw the land to get to Mindseeker mana, so let's see how this plays out. Interesting. I think here I'm considering dispersing this card, mainly because the cards that we're going to be playing out are going to be giving us card advantage. So I think at this point I just don't want to get tempoed out too quickly by a sliver draw, and I think I'm just going to blow this disperse and then get it back later with Archaeomancer. Okay, here then, I think I'm probably more inclined to play out Molten Birth. If he does recast the Sliver, that means that Raider is not going to get in, and I think I'd just like to get this card out for the moment. And, okay, I'm going to choose heads, but I've always lost with heads, so, hey. Okay, so, yeah, that's fine, I think. Okay, we're going to keep that in hand for the moment, and um, I think here I just want to play out maybe the Archaeomancer again and bring back Disperse. Mainly, I think I just want to use my mana efficiently, and I can always just disperse my Archaeomancer uh, if I need to reuse one of the other instants in my hand. So I think that's probably the best play here. The reason I want to get down a creature, by the way, is that if he does play a Thorncaster Sliver, he attacks, I can then double block something, and anyway, we'll see. Okay, well, maybe not actually. So, that's an interesting card. Um, okay, yeah, we're gonna take the 4 damage here, I think. Yeah, that seems fine. Right. So here then we're going to, I think we're going to kill this guy and deal 1 damage. And I think I'm more inclined here just to maybe come in with uh, maybe 1 creature. Um, Actually, no. I think I'm just fine here with just not coming in at all. The reason being, if he does have Thorncaster and I've come in with 1 creature, then I can't block to kill that guy. So I just want to take the more cautious route here and play safe. Okay, well, 3/3 is a fairly irrelevant card for me at the moment. I think I want to get out my Mindseeker. And the Mindseeker misses, but he does have quite a lot of slivers. Okay, so again, we're just going to pass the turn, set this up, hopefully reasonably well, and go from there. Okay, so Master of Diversion, not too bad, and okay, so some slivers as well. Right, so we've got Shock. Right, I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to come in with the Mindseeker, and then I'm going to play Academy Raider, and I think I'm going to pass the turn and leave Shock mana up. I think that's kind of what I want to do in this position. So yeah, I'm going to come in first with the Mindseeker and put some pressure on his life total. I'm then going to cast the Raider, and then that'll give me mana to cast Shock and also to cast Disperse. I'm not going to play the land because if I do get to attack next turn, I'm going to want to discard the land to the Raider. So I think that's probably a reasonable play to make here. I'm also going to put a stop. Yeah, I've already got a stop on the combat step. Here then, I guess we have the opportunity of shocking the Master of Diversion before he gets to attack. However, if he does attack and he taps down something, I'm still looking to maybe... No, I think I do want to maybe kill the Master of Diversion first. So yeah, that's what we're going to do before he gets to attack. I wanted to wait until his pre-combat step just to make sure that he didn't have a Thorncaster Sliver. I think at this point he's obliged to... Okay, so yeah, he's going to attack me, and I'm going to... I think I'm just going to take this damage. Yeah, I think at this point I'm fine with just the 3 damage. I don't need to cast the Disperse yet. I do have the option of dispersing, blocking with my Archaeomancer and dispersing, but I don't really want to make that play too soon. Oh, interesting. Okay. Right. Okay, so that's another interesting card. Here we do have the option, I think, of casting Archaeomancer for 4 mana, and then getting back Shock, killing the Sliver Construct, which I think then allows us to come in with the Raider as well. Let me just double check the wording of Intimidate. Yeah, so artifact creatures, so yeah, they can't be blocked by the colourless slivers. So I think, potentially I think that's the play. Yeah, I think that probably is the play here. So I'm going to undo this. I'm going to come down. Of course, yeah, actually I think maybe the better play is to bring back the Flames of Firebrand and take out 2 slivers rather than 1. Yeah, I think that's probably the better play to make. Okay. I think we're also going to come in with everything. That's going to allow us to put his guy on defense. I don't really want to discard a card here, so we're just going to not do anything. Perhaps that was a risky move, but I'm not sure he can kill me from this position. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Right, so he has slivers. You may destroy target creature with power 2 or less, 2 or less, 2 or less. Negate 2. I think maybe even bringing in Flesh Pulper Giant might seem okay here. I'm not sure that I want to have Firecat in the deck, considering he is playing the first strike sliver as well. Also, Lightning Talons. I think Lightning Talons can still stay in this deck for the moment. I think that's probably the changes I want to make. Yeah, okay. I didn't really think about bringing in the card to destroy artifacts, because Disperse can also deal, or can at least reset that card that gives his slivers +1/+1. This is not a very good hand, but I think... Yeah, this isn't a very good hand. I think I'm probably going to be inclined to mulligan this hand. the issue is that it's keepable. It certainly is keepable, and there is a chance of drawing out of it. Um, and of course, we can mulligan and mulligan into a bad six-card hand. But I think on the balance of probabilities, I think this hand is going to lose this game more often than it's going to win it. So I think we're going to mulligan. Okay, well, still, that's not great. I think actually though this hand is probably better than the previous hand in that we have a combat trick, and if we do draw a removal spell, we are going to draw out of any flood that we encounter. So I'm more inclined to keep this 6-card hand than going down to a 5-card. So let's mulligan 5 cards. No, I think that's probably the correct mulligan decision. Okay, so another Archaeomancer, which means if we were to draw a shock now, then we're in an incredibly good position. A shock or a Flames of the Firebrand would be good for us. Okay, still not bad. We're not drawing land, so not. Okay, well, Blur Sliver is a card that needs to get off the table very quickly. So oh, we were incredibly lucky with that draw. I think yeah, we're drawing fairly well now. It's not worth waiting for an opportunity to 2-for-1 with that card. I just want to get it off the table. Here. This is interesting. I think I want to maybe get the Marauders down first, and then maybe look to ambush later. I think it's too risky to just hope that gets to hit play. Okay. That's interesting. I think here I'm going to be inclined to just block. Yeah. Okay, well that's an interesting card. I think here I want to play the Archaeomancer to get back the Firebrand, rather than try to ambush something with the Sea Kite. What I was thinking is that the Sea Kite play loses out to if he were to play any sliver, the sliver that gives him +2/+0. So I wanted to get the Flames back soon. I'm going to take the hit here, but I'm at least going to get a sliver off the table. Also, this is going to give me a reasonable target for my Talon. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, that play then with the Sea Kite would have lost out to fortify, so that's not terrible. And I think here we're just going to Talons up this guy. And I think we're going to hold him back on defense for the moment. Ah, okay, well. Okay, well actually that's a fairly good draw for us. Yeah, we're going to get the Wall of Frost, which should hopefully slow down his sliver. Okay, well maybe not. Ouch. Yep. Okay. In that case, I think we're going to bring in the negate over. Yeah, I want to keep the giant in here. perhaps, no, the Molten Burst is fine. I think maybe taking out the one Lightning Talons might be the card to take. Okay. Okay, so we'll go first. And again, we have a very good hand here. Nope. Okay, so all we need here is to draw a mountain, and we're good to go. I Okay, well that's not terrible. That does give us the option of 2-for-1ing something with Flames of the Firebrand, which I think means that, well, let's see what his second turn play is. Okay, interesting. Hmm. I think here I'm... So I'm just considering here the options I have available to me. I think here I'm more inclined to maybe make the Molten Birth. If his third turn is if his third turn is if his third turn is going to be something like the Haste Sliver, then I'd rather use my Flame of the Firebrand to kill that card and one of these 1/1s. Even though I have the opportunity of 2-for-1ing here, the value of these cards are not particularly high. So I think I'm more inclined to just maybe make the Molten Birth for mana efficiency, and then to look to get better value out of Flames of the Firebrand. Although, I'm not sure mana efficiency is the best call here. I think perhaps just Seacoast Drake is going to give me more information. Yeah, I think Seacoast Drake is probably the better card to play. By more information, I mean if he attacks into Seacoast Drake, then it shows that he has... Okay, well, anyway, let's rewind. That card's fine. That does mean that I'm going to get better value off my flames. Okay, so we're in a very good position here. I don't really want to show that I have Archaeomancer yet. I want to wait for a better opportunity to take out some cards. So I'm going to wait on the Archaeomancer play, and just I want to cast the Rebirth now just to get some more creatures on the table. Yes, and I won the flip. Woot. Okay. I really hate this card, by the way. Okay, good. Here then. I think I want to perhaps start coming in with Seacoast Drake. Start pressurizing his life total a little bit, even if it's just 1 point of damage. And I think I'm going to just make the Archaeomancer here to get back my flames. Okay. Again, I'm just going to come in with the Drake. I don't think there's any science behind this, but I'm going to choose the other one. We like to choose heads. No. Okay. So yeah, things are going fairly well for us at the moment. I'm going to play a land as well. I think at this point I want to put this on this and start just coming in for more. The reason, by the way, is I think he's keeping up 4 to 5 mana, and I would rather wait until he taps out to cast Flames of the Firebrand. So we're in a good position here. He needs to do something more than I need to do something, so I can just sit back and wait. And I think I'm going to choose yes here. Yeah, I'm really spamming that card. Okay, so he's targeting the Seacoast Drake. I have the option here of dispersing... I wonder. I think I'm inclined here to disperse the Lightning Talons. Yeah, I think that's going to be what I'm going to return. And I think I may also shock one of these. I think he's got Fortify in hand, which is why he's been keeping his mana open. And I don't want to... Okay, so that's fine. I think therefore I'm going to come in with everything. Yeah, that seemed probably the most reasonable play. Okay, so clearly he's complaining. Okay. I mean, the ironic thing here is that I didn't really need to win these flips. I don't think he was really doing anything. So, yeah. Anyway, that was game 1.